How's it going? Thank you. Should I just talk? I'll sing a song.
First question with New York Mag.
Hey, Jason. Right in front.
Hi, hey, buddy.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Tell me, you've been doing this for more than a minute. What is the same thrill you get out of acting that you got when you very first started, and what's different or more matured about it at this point in your career?
Well, I hope I'm a little bit better each year. And the great news is that Ozark is written by and shot by and acted alongside me by people who are, we're all sort of kind of doing the same thing, or at least we're trying to, as far as, we're trying to be subtle, we're trying to be small, we're trying to, respect the audience's level of attention. There are some things that we do big, like blowing a guy's head off every once in a while, but there's hopefully a flavor of execution on that show that is actually right in line with where I hope I'm at nowadays. A lot of those actors are, they really kind of keep me on my toes and demand that I kind of keep up with them, because there's not a lot of acting that goes on that show. Somebody like Laura Linney, you just can't catch her acting. So you got to be really as good as you possibly can every day, and the writing demands that, and the photography does. And so I think that kind of answers it, and that if I was acting like I was when I was 11 on this show, I would have been fired, weeks ago. So I feel very fortunate that my flavor of acting is matched with hopefully what this show is trying to be. Feel lucky for that.
Next question with AfterBuzz in the back.
Hi, back here. Hi. Candace Cruz for AfterBuzz TV. So my question is based off of your speech. You said you're just one job away to all those actors that you're accepting this award on behalf of. When you got your SAG card and your journey as an actor began, is this the trajectory that you hoped your career would follow? And is this the role that you were proud to accept your first SAG award on?
Well, answering it backwards, yes, I'm really, really proud to have had such a kind acknowledgement from my peers for this part. Is this the trajectory I hoped I was on? Well, sure, but honestly, I think I started when I was about 10, and it was pretty close to 10 years old when I realized how challenging it was going to be to stay employed. And I knew that I'd have to kind of decide sooner or later if I was going to stick with it, or go to college and learn a career that I could sort of count on a paycheck. And my goal was really, honestly, to just stay employed in a career that's very unpredictable, an occupation rather that's unpredictable, which is kind of part of the attraction to it. So I just feel really fortunate that I'm still making a living in this business, and that you guys are warm to me, casts are warm to me, crew, executives, you hopefully make a lot of friends in this business and a lot of relationships, because it's a pretty small community. So I feel lucky to be part of it still.
Next question with Us Weekly.
Hi, how are you? Right here.
Front.
Hi, hey.
In your speech, you also so adorably thanked your wife and your kids. How do they keep you grounded through all your success?
Well, they're not impressed. They're used to, me kind of working weird hours or not being in town a lot. My wife keeps me really grounded by doing, really nothing other than just being her. She's got a full-time career herself. And she's able to be an incredible mom, and she's almost a full-time dad too, because I'm out of town so much, and I'm just kind of floored by that. So that keeps me grounded. That reminds me that I've got a real strong example to kind of live up to that she's showing, and that keeps me from kind of taking any of this for granted or kind of just doing it half-assed each day.
Last question with Twitter.
Hi, Jason.
Hi.
I'm Keaton. So I have a quick question from one of your Twitter fans, actually Twitter movies. What have you learned about yourself from playing your character on Ozark? And then after you answer that question, if you have anybody you'd still like to thank, we have a thank you camera right there that you can let them know.
This is for the oops, I forgot.
Yeah.
Well, repeat the first part of that question again.
What have you learned about yourself from playing your character on Ozark?
That thank God I'm not as arrogant about how smart I think I am as the character on the show. Character on the show thinks he's pretty bright, but he's gotten himself into quite a bit of trouble. So fortunately, I've got smarter people around me than he does, and they straighten me out when I kind of steer right or left. And as far as forgetting somebody to thank, you know, the three most important people in my life are, you know, my wife and kids, and so I talk to them a bit, and everybody else, and there is a lot of them. Two of them are standing right over here. Deserve a long face-to-face thank you, and I'm looking forward to doing that, and I'll be at it for probably the better part of this year, because there's quite a few that helped me do this.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.